Okay, so Rockstar has spent 12 years and $2 billion on GTA 6, and I've decided I'm not waiting anymore. One AI, one afternoon, $0. Let's just build it ourselves. And watch how this starts, because it still gets me. It reads the prompt, thinks for a moment, and then decides, all on its own, that it needs a 3D engine, a procedural city generator, and a plan. No thou nucleus, no assets, everything from scratch. And then it just builds it. Files appear, a server spins up, and inside the preview panel, that's a city. Streets, crosswalks, buildings with lit windows. And then, without me asking, it takes its own character for a walk to test the collisions. It's playtesting itself. But preview panels don't count. If it's a real game, it runs in a real browser, like every other game. So, new tab, local host, loading downtown, and okay, now it's real. First impressions, walking around. This is not GTA 6. Let's be honest, this is GTA if it came out on a calculator. But give it a second, because everything works. There's a plaza with a fountain. There are shadows that follow the sun. Street lamps, parked cars, zebra crossings. The little guy even leans forward when he sprints. 10 minutes ago, this was an empty folder. Now, it's a downtown. And that's when I realized the city was missing the one thing that makes GTA. Cars. So I went back and told it, add drivable cars. And while you're at it, pedestrians and traffic that stops at intersections. Yes, I know exactly what game we're building. Now here's where it gets a little weird, because before showing me anything, the AI started driving its own cars. Look at that, 58 kilometers an hour in its own preview. It ran a crash test into a tower. It measured the skid distance. Then it wrote me a report, and my favorite line, word for word, curbs don't stop cars, feels appropriately lawless. It gets it, and I didn't ask for any of this quality control, by the way. It just does that. My turn, back in a browser, and there's a taxi just sitting there with the doors unlocked. Don't mind if I do. WASD to drive, space for the handbrake, and the acceleration actually pushes. This thing has weight. First order of business. Let's see what this baby does at full speed in a city with no traffic laws. The camera even pulls back when you drive, exactly like it should. And that's a building. Head on. 0 survivors. Moving on. But honestly, the driving is fun. Like actually fun. Weaving through real traffic. Those other cars have their own little lives, 72 on the straightaway, drifting past pedestrians who trust me far too much. And the city just keeps going block after block. Somewhere in here, I stopped testing and started playing, which is when I decided to stop being polite about this whole thing. And listen to me, I keep saying real traffic like that's normal. This didn't exist 20 minutes ago. See, the AI had left me a list of its own ideas. Cops that chase you, a wanted level, radio stations, night mode. It was basically asking for permission to build GTA. So I typed the biggest prompt of my life. Implement all of your ideas. All of them. Because that's the thing. The AI isn't just following orders anymore. It's pitching features. So fine. Let's see it back up its own ambition. And then I kept going. Give me one real mission. A package pickup, a delivery across the city on a timer, with cops on me at 2 stars the entire way. A mission complete screen. Cash rewards. Then traffic lights. Then more vehicles, motorcycles, bicycles. And because I'm a gentleman, make everybody drive on the right side of the road. At this point, I'm not even prompting anymore. I'm filing demands like a movie villain. Just to be clear about what I asked for here, Police Pursuit AI took real studios months to get right. A day-night cycle, 8 vehicle types, and economy. Every one of those is somebody's entire job. I requested all of it in one run-on sentence, and hit enter. And while it worked, I just sat there thinking, there's no way. There's no way it does all of it, right? The cursor just blinked at me. Even the waiting felt dramatic. It did all of it. Wanted stars, cops, night mode, radio, traffic lights, a mini-map, cash, its own summary. Steal something fast, outrun 2 stars, get paid. And immediately, look at the top of the screen, the game offers me a job. A courier job, gold marker at the plaza. So we're doing crime, but employed crime. The professional kind. Let me go clock in. No tutorial, no menus. The game just tells you where the work is. Respect. Pick up the package, blue marker on the minimap. And there's my ride, the purple one. Borrowed. Permanently. And the second I grab that package, 2 stars. Every cop in this city just learned my name. In my defense, the car's owner was nowhere to be found. In their defense, I didn't look. 90 seconds across town, cop on my bumper. An actual cop with actual pursuit logic, written 20 minutes ago by the same AI. It's chasing me through the city it built. I genuinely don't know whose side it's on anymore. 77 and climbing. Left past the crosswalk, straight through downtown, and the cop takes the corner better than I do. That's embarrassing. It learned that from itself. Those red dots on the mini-map are not decoration. They're actively hunting me. Under a minute left. Through the intersection, thank you, right-hand traffic rule, best money I never spent, 40 seconds, delivery marker coming up, cops still glued to me. And mission passed, $500. I celebrated like it was real money. Heart rate, unreasonable. $750 in the bank. So it's time for a victory lap in something red. And can we appreciate the details now? Working traffic lights. Red means stop for them. The other cars actually queue up like good citizens while I do whatever this is. One successful delivery, and I've already got main character syndrome. So obviously, we're doing another job. Also, somewhere out there, pedestrians are still using crosswalks like this as a law-abiding city. It is not. I'm the proof. Job 2. 100 kilometers an hour to the pickup. That's the confidence of a man who has completed exactly 1 delivery. Blue marker, grab the package, and yep, 2 stars again. They really hold a grudge in this town. You would think they'd recognize the car by now. 74 through downtown, a minute on the clock, delivery zone in sight. And there's a cop parked right at my drop-off. The audacity. Delivered anyway. Another 500. He watched me do it, too. 1250 total. And then I pressed 1 key, and oh, look at this. Night. Street lights. Lee windows. Headlights sweeping the road. The entire mood of the city just changed. 1 key. It built an entire second version of this city and hid it behind 1 key. Night drives in a city that did not exist this morning. Hit different. Same streets, but at 79 under the streetlights. It almost feels like a real game. Almost. Just cruising now. I earned this. Oh, and one last confession. I stole a police car with a star on my head. Somewhere in there, the city fined me $100, and honestly, fair. So GTA 6? No. GTA 5.5, free, in 1 afternoon? Comment what I clone next. Richmond Labs.